Okay. So, Hare Krishna, everybody. Welcome to Sunday evening Bhakti Vriksha week 29 class. Let's start our class with prayers to Srila Prabhupada. So, I offer my respects to His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is very dear to Lord Krishna. O Spiritual Master, I offer my respects to you. You are servant of your Guru Saraswati Goswami. You are kindly preaching the message of Lord Chaitanya and delivering the Western countries. Panchatattva mantra. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gauri Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna mantra. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda.
Hare Krishna mantra.
Sorry. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hope all of you are doing good. All of you are well. So let's start our today's class, and let's start the class with the nectar of holy name. Nectar of holy name is why, the essence of Krishna's name and why we chant Krishna's name. So we always begin our class, as you all know, with knowing the glories of the holy name. So Krishna, anybody knows what is the meaning of Krishna's name? What does Krishna means exactly? Does anybody know?
Is God's name.
Yes, that is God's name. Okay. Meaning. What is the meaning of the name?
Chaitanya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Okay. Okay. So let's not do any guesswork.
Lord. Supreme Lord.
Yeah. The exact meaning, like how, we all have names.
Love.
Like Saurav.
Love.
Like Saurav has a name, meaning of a name. Right? Jai Prakash. So Jai Prakash is all light. So there is a meaning to the name. Correct. So similarly, the meaning of Krishna's name is. So similarly, the meaning of Krishna's
Sorry,
name is
Nirmal Prabhu is raising his hand, Mataji. Krishna means attraction.
Yes. Perfect. 100% correct.
Saurabh, please little move. Your hand not see. Better now?
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Nirmal
So
Prabhu said
Nirmal,
attraction.
yes, 100% that is the correct meaning. Somebody who is all attractive. So very nice. Good reply, Nirmal Prabhu. Thank you. So we must remember that the meaning of Krishna's name is that he is all attractive. Now God attracts everyone. So that actually person who is God should ideally be attractive. Because if God is not attractive, nobody will nobody will look up towards him for anything. So first thing is God has to be attractive. So meaning of Krishna's name is that he is all attractive. And that is why his name is Krishna. So we see from various stories, we see from various pastimes that how Krishna attracts the cows, he attracts the calf, the birds, beasts, trees, plants, and even water of Vrindavan. He's attractive to the Gopas, to the gopis of Vrindavan, to Mother Yashoda, to his father Nand Maharaj. You name, you name the person, you name the anything in the nature, everything gets attracted to Krishna. So that is why Krishna's name is that he is all attractive. Have you seen any picture of Krishna where he is not looking beautiful? Whether it is in the battle of Kurukshetra or whether he is he's as a small baby, he's stealing butter, or he is in with the gopis, or enjoying uh, different games in Vrindavan, in the forests. So anywhere you would have seen that how Krishna is so beautiful. He's so attractive. Let's look at some pictures of Krishna, that how he attracts everybody. So Krishna is so beautiful that we can never get tired of seeing Krishna. And even, forget it. Bhishma Pitama, who was he was in the battlefield, and he had this blessing that he will not give up his body. He can give up his body only when he desires. So that is the boon he had. So he was lying in the battlefield, his body was full of arrows, but he was waiting for Krishna to come. Krishna was so beautiful, he was so attractive that even Bhishma Pitama was waiting for Krishna to come, and then he leaves his body. So we must remember that the meaning of Krishna's name is all attractive, all beautiful, right? So now the next word in the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is Rama. Okay. So let's look at this Rama word. Now the name of Rama means that one who gives pleasure or happiness to everyone. So that is the exact meaning of word Rama, like how the word Krishna had a meaning. Similarly, the word Rama has a meaning, and the meaning it is that it gives pleasure or it gives happiness to everyone. So that is the exact meaning of the word Rama. So now we all know that just now, Ram Navami went. So we all know Lord Ram. But according to our scriptures, we have other people who are known as Lord or as Rama. And these people include Parshuram, Lord Ram. We all know that Raghupati Raja Ram, he is there. Lord Balaram and Nityanand. All of them actually can be understood with the name of Rama. So most of us believe that Ram means Lord Ram only, but according to our scriptures, the other personalities like Parshuram or Nityanand or Balaram, all are known by the names of Rama. And all of them gives immense pleasure to everybody. Now the last word which comes, so I'll share the slide after the next word. So the next word in the Mahamantra is Hare, and I think all of us know that Hare is for Radharani. So Hare or Krishna, Hare is actually, the exact meaning is that she is the internal energy of Krishna. Like how, we are to understand energy, we can understand that how there is sun and we get energy from sun, right? We get heat. At the same time, we get a lot of energy from sun. So similarly, Krishna is like sun and his energy. So he has a lot of varieties of energies. And one of its energies is Radharani. And she is the internal energy of Krishna. So whether we call it Radharani or we call it, Mother Lakshmi, who is the wife of Lord Vishnu. So both same, both are the internal energy of Krishna. And when we are chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we first address Radharani. We call out for Radharani and we say that, oh Radharani, oh Hare, oh energy of Krishna. So that is how we address Radharani. She is the first word in the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So that, when we start chanting, first person we are addressing is Radharani so that she listens to our prayers and she blesses us with love of Krishna because she is the closest to Krishna. She is the highest devotee of Krishna. So when she, recommends our name, Krishna accepts us. So that is why when we are chanting Krishna's name, the first word to utter is Radharani. So that, like a mother, she listens to our prayers and, forwards our name to Krishna, and Krishna accepts us at his lotus feet. So that is our nectar of holy name today. We understood the three meanings. There are three words only in this mantra: Hare, uh, Krishna, and Rama. So we understood that Hare is for Radharani. She is the energy, internal energy of Krishna. Then comes Krishna. Krishna is all attractive. He attracts everybody. And Rama means one who gives happiness to everyone. Right? So these are the three words. So when we are chanting, we should know we are chanting something. And so what is the meaning of that name? Right? So these are the meanings which we understand from our scriptures. So let's begin our discussion today. And you would have seen that when I sent out today the poster, it had certain kind of sacrifices you would have seen in that photo which I sent it on WhatsApp. So that is what our topic today is of our week 29 class. So we understand that, okay, I have to share the pictures. 1 second. Let's just share the pictures of Rama and Hare. Right? So let's begin. I hope all of you had a look at both the pictures. Fine. So now our topic today is understanding different types of sacrifice and how in this world there are different people who are performing like how we are chanting Krishna's name, right? But there are different kind of people who are observing different ways to, to come out of the cycle of birth and death, or they have certain desires basically. It's like we have a desire. What is our desire? We want to love Krishna, we want to serve Krishna, and finally, when we die, we don't want to come back in this world, right? We want to permanently go back to Krishna. That is our desire. That is why we are all serving, we are all chanting Krishna's name, isn't it? That is the reason for us to attend this class, so that we understand Krishna, we start loving Krishna, we serve Krishna, and finally we go back to Krishna. So, but there are also different kind of people in this world who have some other desire. I mean, they don't want to go back to Krishna. They have some other material desire. Or there are certain people who don't think that Krishna is a person. They think God is some kind of a light, and I all I want is just go and become part of that light. So different people have different desires. So let us understand that similarly we have different types of sacrifice. And the purpose of different sacrifices is that we want to have some other desire fulfilled. Okay, so first of all, so we are going to understand basically four types of sacrifice. So we will begin with the first sacrifice, and that is sacrificing of money in the form of a charity. So we know in around us that there are multi-millionaires, there are very, very rich people in the world. In fact, in India itself, we know that there are so many rich people are there around us. They are rich businessmen and they have so much of money. So what to do with that money? So many people, what they do with their money, they open some kind of a different kind of a things. Like they will have some guest house open. They will open some orphanages. They will open some schools by their money. That is in India, we see a lot of people are like that too. But similarly, in Western countries, also in countries outside India, also there are people who are building hospitals, who are doing old age homes, and there are say foundations they are opening for distributing food and education, or for medical treatment. People are opening free hospitals and giving free service to humanity. So all said and done, very good. They are all very good deeds. So what they are sacrificing is they are sacrificing their money. And what is the result? The result is they get a wonderful birth again in this material world, or they go to higher planets. Higher planets means they go to heaven and they enjoy a wonderful life because they have done such good deeds of, giving charity to society. So what happens when they die? They go to maybe heaven, and they enjoy. There are many. It is described that heaven is a beautiful place, and even the richest person here on earth also does not have, so much of enjoyment that one can have enjoyment in the heavenly planets. So when such people who are doing a lot of donations, a lot of charity, when they die, they go to these heavenly planets. And it is said that they enjoy for millions of years, depending on how much, good deeds they have collected. But once they die, once that quota of good deed is over, they come back again in this material world. They have to take again in this material. So although they have done so much good deed, they have given so much of donation, they have done such good things for society, but it is not a permanent thing. They go up and enjoy for thousands of years, but they have, once that quota is over, then they come back again in this material world. They have to take birth again in this material world. Yes, of course, they can come back and they can take birth again in very good families. Some very pious families or rich families, again, they will get a birth. But getting a birth again is 100% certain. So this is the first sacrifice that we understood, that how people who give charity, what is the result they get once they die. So the second kind, I hope it is understandable. I could make myself easy to understand. Okay, fine. Now, the second kind of sacrifice is there people who follow very, very strict vows. Means they will do a lot of perform rituals, perform religious things, which are very difficult to do. Like, you would have seen that how people will walk without slippers to the temple. They will walk for, suppose somebody is going to Tirupati Balaji and he will walk barefoot. Or there are some people who would go to the Ganga river and they will stand inside the river for many hours. Then again, we see that how during Chaturmasya, I'm sure many of you know that, devotees in ISKCON also, in 4 months, they leave one food item. Like the first month we leave green vegetables, then we leave curd, then we leave milk, then last we need the urad dal. So like that is also one kind of a sacrifice, because those are the things we really like, but we leave it for getting good karma, or we get for getting good piety. We leave those things in certain months. Then we see that how during Chaturmasya, not a lot of people do not shave. They don't cut nails, they will not shave their hair. Or there are some people who will just eat once in a day. They will sleep on floor. So variety. There is different kind of people who are doing very, very strict, following very strict rules and regulations. Now, if you do it along with chanting, it is good. If you are doing chanting and also you are following Chaturmas, and so then it is fine, not a problem. But if somebody is not chanting, somebody doesn't accept Krishna as supreme, but only doing this, then again the result is same, that they will go to heaven, they will enjoy, and then they will again have to take birth in this earth planet or anywhere in the universe where Lord sends them. Right? So after following so many strict rules and regulation also, if you have to come back in this material world, then what is the use? Again, anyway, this is second kind of sacrifice, that you sacrifice the comfort of your life, and you do all these follows these strict rules and regulation. You give discomfort to your body on for getting a better life next time, or for achieving material things, like I should get good money, I should start earning more money, or I should get a house, or my children should settle well. For those benefits also, people will perform all these sacrifice. They will give so much of hardships to their bodies for some material benefit. Hope it is clear. Okay, so again, the result is same after death. They have done very good work, but they have to come back again in this material world. So now the third kind of sacrifice is that, which is now not much, evident. But yes, in previous yugas, people would, to some extent it is, but very rarely people will perform very, very difficult yoga postures. So basically, when you do meditate and you perform very difficult yoga process, then again you kind of, you attain a samadhi situation. Means you don't hear anything, you don't see anything, you are just focusing on God by giving, by following different asanas, by performing different difficult yoga poses. Another variety in this same category is there are people who, uh, the whole year they're busy in traveling to certain holy places. They'll go to Ganga, they'll go to Yamuna, go to Kedarnath, Badrinath, or Vrindavan, but whatever. So the point is they are doing it not for love for Krishna, they are doing it for some material desire. Or these yogis, they what they want to do, they think that we are not, I'm not, I don't accept Krishna as supreme, but that Krishna is some light or God is some light, and I would want to go and merge in that light. So again, such kind of people, they do not remain permanently there. They fall down. It is said in this, in spiritual language, it is called they fall down. Means they again have to take birth in this material world. So after performing so much of difficulties in your life, doing so much of, it is called Hatha Yoga, Hata, Hatha Yoga, means very difficult yoga they follow. And yet they need to come back again in this material world. So basically, if you're not accepting Krishna as supreme, but you are simply doing it for, so that you emerge in the light of God, then there is no use. You have to come back again in this material world. Similarly, just going and visiting, religious places or pilgrimages also does not give us a permanent result. For that also, we need to come back to this material world. And in the last category, we have people who are doing sacrifice by studying different Vedic literatures. So there are categories of people who are very intelligent. They are, God has given them good brains, and they're studying literatures, they're studying Vedas, which is all very good again. But if you accept, but if you're studying scriptures to understand Krishna, then it is fine. But if you're studying scriptures just to, not for understanding Krishna or for some other purposes, then again, the result is not permanent. The result is temporary. You go after death, you go out of this world, and traveling to different places, taking birth in different places. I mean, basically, come back again in this material world. It is not a permanent solution. So we've seen that whether you give charity, whether you go to some pilgrimage, whether you do some difficult yoga poses, or you study scriptures, or you give strict, follow strict rules with your body, and sleep on floor, and not eat certain food stuff, or not shave your, beard. All these kind of things, they definitely give you result. But this result is not permanent. It gives you a temporary result, which means you go after death, you go and enjoy in some other world, in some other planet, heaven, and again you come back in this material world. So all of us who are sitting here, actually, we are looking for a permanent solution. We are looking for a solution where we don't have to come back, where we permanently go back and serve Krishna in spiritual world. Our goal is different, right? So if we are doing all these things also, my dear friends, it will not give us a permanent benefit. So all these yogis or all these people who are faithfully, engaged in different type of sacrifice, they are looking for some higher status of life. They want to, you know, do come back in this world and, take a birth in a very rich family, or they come back as somebody very intelligent, scientist or somebody. So basically, result is very, very material, or they want to enjoy heavenly planets. So whatever they are, these sacrifices, what is happening is these sacrifices are giving you good result, very good, but they are not permanent. They will not help you in coming out from the cycle of birth and death. So now let us come to Krishna consciousness. So Krishna consciousness, my dear friends, that is love for Krishna or always thinking of Krishna, cannot be attained by any of these above mentioned sacrifices. Individually means if I just do some charity, it will not make me Krishna conscious. If I just do some difficult yoga asana, it will not give me permanent result. It will not make me Krishna conscious. If I study scriptures, it will not make me Krishna conscious. So Krishna conscious, my dear friends, is totally different from all these sacrifices. Why? Because it is the direct service of the Lord. Krishna consciousness means that your goal is simple and straightforward. Your goal is, I want to please Krishna. I want to serve Krishna. That's it. And no other material benefit. So that is being Krishna conscious. And how can it be attained? Well, it can be attained only if Krishna desires or Krishna's devotees desire. So if I have a guru, for me, I have a guru, but all of you who don't have Diksha, you also have a guru in the form of Srila Prabhupada. Right? So if once you accept Srila Prabhupada, yes, he is my guru. And if by his mercy, when he becomes merciful to us, or when Krishna becomes merciful to us, then only we can become Krishna conscious. So if we think that by doing any other sacrifice, we can become Krishna conscious and, Krishna will accept us and we will become free from birth and death, that is all wrong understanding. The correct understanding is that only by serving Krishna only and only, I'm repeating again and again, only by serving Krishna, by loving Krishna, by constantly thinking of Krishna, only we can become Krishna conscious and we can come out from the cycle of birth and death. Only. Please remember it again and again. I'm stressing it again and again. Only Krishna can give us this mercy, or only his devotees like Prabhupada or any other, bona fide guru. Only they can give us this mercy. So if you are following certain other rules and regulation, like which has nothing to do with Krishna consciousness, you will get good result. There's no doubt, but it will not be a permanent result. And if you are looking for a permanent result, that result comes only by becoming Krishna conscious. So, am I able to make you understand? So, serving, basically, we have to understand that what is the meaning of service? So, service actually gives us relief from suffering. And it is said that Krishna consciousness gives the best relief, because this we can understand from Srimad Bhagavatam. Best service, best religion, best philosophy is that which teaches us how to serve God.
Mataji, I'm sorry, my internet had shut off. You
Okay,
would have to
so best
repeat, please.
service. Yeah, where did you miss out from? You missed out from somewhere? Where did you miss it from?
Any bona fide guru like Prabhupada.
Okay, okay. So we are trying to understand. We are always talking about service, service. So what does service do? Actually, service helps us in giving relief from our suffering. So Krishna consciousness gives us the best relief. It is like a best medicine. So best service or best religion, best philosophy is that which teaches us how to serve God. So if you are doing any other sacrifices and it does not teach you how to serve God, then it is not Krishna conscious, and it is not. It won't give you freedom from suffering. Basically, you will get temporary relief from your suffering when you go to some other Devi Devta, or you follow some other rules and regulation. It will give you some temporary relief, but permanent relief is only when you learn how to serve God or how to love God, and that too without any personal motive. So as soon as you approach Krishna without any personal motive, you only come to serve Krishna without any personal desire, you will naturally become very satisfied. So if you want to have peace of mind, peace in the world, like how there is so much of war going on in Palestine and Israel, there's no mention of peace. So if you want to have peace of mind, peace in the world, peace in society, peace in your family, you cannot get that peace just by collecting money or by any kind of material advancement. It will never be possible. But if you improve in spiritual life, like how so many of you, I'm sure, were mentioning that how just by chanting you feel happy, isn't it? So that happiness cannot be attained by any kind of material advancement or any charity, as we were thinking. People think that I give charity, I'll be happy, right? Suppose I'm hungry and you give me some food. So do you think I will not be hungry again? Of course, in even in ISKCON also we give food, we distribute food, but then it is prasad. It is different than a normal food. So to think that you can satisfy your hunger, just by uh, doing some charity, satisfy others' hunger by giving charity, it is wrong. Or you feel that we'll become very advanced. Like many people feel that America is very advanced, and other out of India countries are very advanced. But can that advancement gives us satisfaction? So actual happiness comes when we learn to love God, and that can be achieved, and that can be achieved without any material advancement. So anywhere you are in any condition of life, just simply chant Hare Krishna, develop love, and very nicely and automatically you will become peaceful. And you will say, I am fully satisfied. I don't want anything else. So the only way to be peaceful and happy in life is to follow Srila Prabhupada and to become Krishna conscious. And if you want to serve others, if you want to serve Krishna, what is the best way? Just make others Krishna conscious. So that is the best kind of donation. If you want to give charity, if you don't have money, it's no problem. You give charity of Krishna's name. You preach others about Krishna consciousness. So we see that, Dhruva Maharaj was, he had a stepmother and he goes crying to his own mother, and he's very upset that I want kingdom like my father. So his mother said, only God can help you. And so this little Dhruva, 5 years old, he goes to the forest and starts meditating. And what does he meditate for? That I want a kingdom like my father. But the moment he sees Krishna, when Krishna comes, and when Krishna is satisfied with his prayers, and when Krishna comes, he immediately says that, "Oh Lord, I don't want anything. I'm fully satisfied. Just by looking at you, I'm fully satisfied." So when we understand our relationship with God, we will actually understand that I don't want anything else. I don't have any other demand. I'm fully satisfied. Okay, so despite doing so many, different kind of sacrifices, if we are not happy, if you are not satisfied, then there is no use of that sacrifice, right? So, my dear devotees, my dear friends, please, the request is one becomes Krishna conscious only by serving and loving God. And how to serve and love God? The first step is chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. So, as I said, that all these sacrifices will not give you any permanent results. They are all temporary. The only permanent result is becoming Krishna conscious and to get mercy from Krishna, to get mercy from his devotees like Srila Prabhupada. That is the only way that we can become happy and contented in our life. Even if we have problems in our life, we will still become happy and contented. So that brings us to our week 29 Bhakti Vriksha class. I hope I could make you understand the topic. So, and any questions, we can take it up now. Is the topic clear?
Yes, yes, it was nice, Mataji. Very nice. It was good.
Fine.
Hare Krishna, Namaskar. Vitthal. You have to walk and, also doing the chanting. Do you think it's a good thing, Mataji? With friends,
Sorry,
with
what is the
friends.
first?
Vitthal, Mataji, the temple for Vitthal. All
Yes, yes, Lord
friends said
Vittal.
we'll go. Two times
Ah,
I went with my mala bag, Mataji. It
yes,
took like
yes,
one day, 4 day trip kind of a thing. So I did it
Vittal
twice,
is Krishna
Mataji. Do you think
only.
it will help?
Yes, why not? That is what I'm saying. If you're individually just visiting temples, no use. Unless you are doing it with chanting, unless you are doing with the consciousness that yes, Krishna is supreme. So it is good, very good, excellent. So devotees visit Vrindavan, they visit all these places of Lord Krishna, Balaji like Tirupati. So it is good, but you should not leave chanting. That is very important. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, attraction. And then again, Hare Krishna, Krishna, 3 times. Hare Krishna. So calling Radha, Mataji, what is it? What is the mantra?
Hare,
Hare.
Hare, Hare. Hare means Radharani.
Then Krishna,
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. See, two times, three times, Mataji. Why?
Yeah, whatever times it is, the meaning remains same only.
Balaram, Balaram also there, Mataji.
See,
YouTube, there
you
was
can,
something.
yeah, Rama, I have given that there are
Balaram is
so many
also there.
names. Balaram is there, Lord Ram is there, Nityanand is there. So many are there. All mean same only. So basically, Rama is somebody who gives you very happiness. That is why after chanting, we feel happy. Because the word Rama, it has the word Rama, and Rama gives us all the happiness. So it could mean Balaram, it could mean Parshuram, it could mean Lord Ram, anything. All gives us happiness. Hare Krishna. Can take the next question.
Thank you, Mataji. I learned this.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Uh, I didn't understand the question, Mataji. I've asked you to
Okay.
repeat. I'm doing my chanting, but I do my chanting, and some places when death happens or something like that, they put one candle, and on top of that candle, they put some kind of a basket where rice husk, that kind of a basket. They put one candle, and on top of that, they put it like that. What is the reason for this?
What I understand from my knowledge that there are this ritual is done to understand that what kind of body has the soul, next body which the soul has taken. Basically, this ritual is done, and they say that some imprints come on the next day when you pick up the basket. Some prints come on that, like an animal print or a human print. And when you see that print, you will get to know that where that person has taken birth, whether as a human or whether as an animal. I think that is what she's talking about, is what I can understand. So this ritual is there, but generally devotees don't think much about such rituals. Hare Krishna.
My father, two very small feet were found.
See, actually, I really don't know much about this. The detail of this, I don't know much.
It was human, Mataji, just like legs, human
Okay,
feet.
okay. Good,
They
good,
were found
good.
after my
Good for
father's
him.
death. So it
Good for
was
him. Good for him.
okay.
Can take the next question.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Namaskar. Guru, they used to do so many different kinds of yoga poses and all of that, very strict kind of meditations and all of that. So were all those yogis and all those people were able to find um, a permanent solution, or they had to come back to earth, to the material
See,
world?
actually, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that uh, there are two things. One is that what are you thinking at the time of death? You attain the same body. So if you're thinking of Krishna at the time of death, you will go back to Krishna. Another thing is there is a particular time in which the yogi leaves the body. So if the yogi is very advanced and there are a lot of specifications, I can't, because of shortage of time, I can't go into specifications. So if the yogi is advanced and is can control his death by leaving at that particular time, then he goes back. He does not come back in this material world. But if he fails in leaving the body at particular time, then he has to come back.
Sorry, Mataji, could you please repeat this?
Yeah, so basically yogis by these hatha yoga, by these difficult yoga processes, they can control when to leave, when to die. They can decide. But if their yoga practice is not perfect and they are not able to leave in a auspicious time, then they come back. And if yes, they can control, they are advanced and you know they leave the body at an auspicious time, then they don't come back and they go back to spiritual world. But then both things are there. People who are not in yoga, uh, they need to think of Krishna at the time of death. Only then you can attain Krishna. So both things are there. For yogis is a separate thing. For normal people, it's a separate thing. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Anutama Mataji and Saurav. Namaskar. So, Bhishma
Okay.
Pitama. So, next time, Mataji, please tell us Bhishma's story.
Right, right, right.
You know,
Actually,
it's very difficult to understand all of this from books and all that, but good
Mm.
opportunity here. We
Actually,
have
I would
sign
like
language
to take
interpreters.
it during end of Kartik. That is the time when we are observing 5 day of fasting for Bhishma Panchak. So thank you for telling. I'll keep a note and we will take up this Bhishma story during the Bhishma Panchak time when Damodar is ending, no? Those 5 days, the last time of Damodar month. That is the time when Bhishma had, we do these prayers for Bhishma. So I'll take it up this story of Bhishma Dev. Thank you for reminding. I'll keep a note of it. Hare Krishna. Yeah, I understand. Yes, definitely.
We'll be very happy, Mataji. Thank you.
Definitely.
Okay, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Namaskar. Internship? He wants an internship, Mataji.
Oh, wow. What is he doing?
He wants one.
He
Oh,
wants. Oh,
meaning what? Internship meaning what? Mataji, English word meaning he's asking.
internship is when you are, you are studying, and while studying, you want to have some job on the job experience. That is internship. So, like, suppose you are doing your studies of, say, you're doing engineering, and in the last leg, when you're about to finish the course, you go and join a company and you do internship, means you're getting yourself trained in a company. It's not a permanent job. For a few months. You do an internship, you work with the company, and they, if they want, they can pay you a little. Yes, thank you, Hare Krishna. Can take somebody else.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Namaskar, Mataji. So the the soul comes from above, and then after death goes back. But then when it goes to heaven,
Not
and then
heaven.
again sometime it comes back. How do
Okay.
you know, Mataji? Because the soul is different, the body is different.
No, the soul is same, body is different.
I asked him to repeat. So the soul,
Okay, goes.
the concept when the soul goes to heaven
Okay.
for going doing good deeds and enjoys for some time and then comes back,
Okay.
and then maybe because of the body being a different body this time, it could be taken over by the negative forces or the demonic forces, and the soul here is pious and wants to do something but can't do it because it's stuck in a body which is uh being driven by negative forces. So
So
the
how do you
soul
get these
here,
negative forces? How do you get these negative forces? How do you get, you've done some karma, right? Soul is pure, but the soul also has desires, no, to enjoy. So if you are getting influenced by demonic forces, or if you are getting influenced by negative thing, means you are attracting, you see, nothing comes in your life without a reason. You are attracting negative things because you, somewhere down the line, you had certain desires, and those desires had to be fulfilled. And even if you do not desire those
is
things,
it the soul desiring this, Mataji?
who else? The body doesn't desire anything. That is why we are engaging, our body will go off, and we are engaging our soul in Krishna consciousness. So if by chance you are a pious person, yes, I agree. But if you happen to, there are some things which are wrong happening in your life, like you want to have a good simple life, pious life, but somehow one day what happens that you are wrongly involved in a case of cheating or stealing in office. For example, I'm giving an example. Now, how does that happen to you? You are a good person. So we understand that how karma works at different stages, and there are previous karmas, like a seed. So
Sorry,
it's a long topic actually.
uh, Mataji.
Somewhere, huh,
Sorry.
yes,
I
yes,
think there
yes, Swami.
was lot complete. I couldn't understand you saying there is a complaint against me, but I'm a good person. That means I have committed that crime or no?
No, I've not committed a crime. Allegedly, I've been wrongly trapped in a crime which I've not done. Like he was saying, no, that I'm good soul, but they're negative forces. So all this we understand that you have some previous bank balance, you have some previous bad karma for which you are facing the result in this birth. And you are so helpless that although you are a good person, but you can't do anything. You are trapped because of your previous birth karma. So that is why we say, why bad things happen to good people. The answer is this, that we are facing the result of our previous karma. I hope this is what the question was and I've made you understand in the correct way. This is what your question was.
Yes, Mataji, it's quite there, quite similar. Yes.
Okay, okay, fine. Because of shortage of time, we can't be so precise.
Sirisha, Mataji.
Yes. Hare Krishna, I'm seeing you for the first time.
हाँ माताजी, Danvat pranam to you and
Dharma
Danvat pranam to
Pranam.
Saurav.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. So 500, 5,000 years back, but now in 2024, 2000, it's all, is that UP? Acha, Krishna, born place UP, Mathura,
Okay.
5,000 years back. So that 2023, so that's 5,000 years back. He was born 5,000 years back, but humans have been here just since 2000 years, and that's Mataji, sorry, there are two parts of the
I,
question. She says
I've
5,000 years
understood.
back Krishna was born, and two.
I've understood what she's
Okay.
asking
Okay.
actually. I think that she wants to know that the human civilization is there from years, ages, millions of, and Krishna just came 5,000 years ago. So how do we understand that? I think that is her question.
'She's saying Mataji 5,000 plus 7,000.
Okay, whatever. What is the question? I want to know what is the question. Uma wants to say something, I think, regarding that.
5,000 years back and 2023. When does the world or the calendar 2024 again? So 5,000 years back, UP Krishna born, and then he left back, and then Earth 2023, 2000 years. Do we add that, and that becomes total 7,000 years? That is how much the world has been running, Mataji?
I haven't understood. Sorry. The question is about the running of the world or about Krishna's appearance. How many years now from Krishna?
Hmm. Hmm. 5,000 years back. Hmm. Oh. Mataji, I think Anshuman is saying that what is the year count since Krishna had come? So if Krishna came 5,000 years back, so that's
She wants to know the
5,000
year.
plus 2023. So that becomes 8083, 8023 or something like that.
Why? From today's time, say 5,000 years back, why are you adding to the 2023 separately? What is the purpose of the question? Just knowing that 5,000 years back Krishna came, I mean, why do we want to go into calculation? I would like to know that.
No, she is again asking Mataji 5,000 plus 2023, 2,000 years. Is that correct?
Why? Why are you adding 2023? What is the reason?
He's asking birth in UP 5,000 years back,
Hmm.
and from there now 2023. Now we have that festival every year.
Hmm.
The soul. It's involved, Mataji, right? It's not 2,000 separately is not added, right?
See, we haven't gone so precise in time in terms of birth. When we are saying 5,000 means from this current yuga, the like for example, for Mahaprabhu, we say he came 500 years back. So exact date and time calculation, it is very difficult to assess. Krishna birth 3000 BC plus now 2024, total 5,000 year, right? Yeah, we say it's 5,000 years only. We haven't actually, personally, I have not done that calculation. I mean, if I sit and calculate from minus 2000 plus 2000, I will get to know. But I mean, yeah, I haven't done it. Probably I'll read if she wants to know the exact. It hasn't come to 7,000 years. We are including the 2000 also. That makes 5,000 total.
Okay, Mataji.
I don't think she would be satisfied because her questioning I haven't understood so much. But
Yeah,
whatever
Mataji.
I
And
understood,
I would also have to take your leave now.
yes, yes, yes. Okay. Thank you, Saurav. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. See you next week. Hare Krishna.